Welcome back to Paddy's Golf Tips. Big comment always on putting people ask is, how do I handle pressure? How do I hold short putts? How do I not have the yips? They're all the same thing.
The winner of the gold medal and the champion golfer of the year is Padraig Harrington.
Couple of points to this. One, you need a nice solid routine. So we're going to talk about the routine first. Then we're going to talk about the actual pressure element of it, right? So the routine for me, as I said, you establish your read. That was marking it, getting a feel for it. We've covered this before. Then, right, I've decided this putt, I've seen that the hole is all worn and broken here as well, so I know that this putt is going to be a right lip to just outside right lip, because that's where the most damage is there. So that's where got to aim away from that. Right, so just sort of right lip putt. Interesting, the wind is starting to blow, so it mightn't break quite as much. I've got to get through that mentally. But anyway, I get over it. I get a couple of practice swings for a feel that will do the job. Okay? They're very much, they're not exact replicas of the putt, but they're exact replicas of how I feel I'm going to hit the putt. Okay? Again, feel and real doesn't have to be the same thing in this situation. It's a feel for what I want to do, a feel for the pace with the rhythm of the putt. So I am focused on these practice strokes. This is not helping anybody. Okay? These practice strokes are, I'm getting accustomed to, I'm going to hit this right lip and get a feel for it. Okay. I've already lined up the line, if you use a line or not. That helps with a bit of comfort where you're lined up. I get in, line up, take a couple of looks, and I go, if you watch, as much as I might take more looks than necessary, I'm always bobbing that putter. I'm not keeping it still, and essentially I'll end up going on a 1-2. So 1-2 bobs and go. So there's a rhythm to how I take the putter away. Even though I might look more than once, which often happens, you know, because sometimes you're a bit more anxious and you want to check your alignment. I'd love to tell you to look the same amount of times and trust it, but I know when I'm under pressure at times I will get a bit anxious and check my alignment. But the main thing is, when I'm over it, you can see I'm bobbing that putter, and eventually when I decide to go 1-2, go. Okay? So there's a rhythm to it. Okay? So that's my routine. I've dialed in the pace. At no stage when I'm hitting that putt am I thinking hitting the putt hard or thinking hitting the putt easy. I guarantee you, if you're standing over a putt and you're thinking you're going to hit it hard, you want to hit it hard because you don't want to leave it short, there's quite a chance that you'll quit in it because you're thinking you're going to hit it too hard. And again, if you think you're going to leave it short, how many times have you had a downhill putt where you said, I'm going to hit it easy, I'm going to hit it easy, I'm going to hit it easy. As you're mid-stroke, you think I'm going to leave it short, and then you bomb it 6 feet by. Well, that's because you're going to change your mind, whereas you've got to dial in whatever pace. That's too hard, that feels right. I have it dialed in. I don't think about pace anymore. I've already done my pace. I'm just going to hit the putt from now on. Okay? Don't add anything in at this stage. Okay? But I've trusted, I've dialed in the pace, I've dialed in the line. I'm not thinking about any of those as I'm over the ball. I'm just doing. Okay, so that's your routine, and your routine is the basis of handling pressure. But what happens when you got the yips? What happens when you are under pressure and things go wrong? Well, certainly with the yips, what's generally happening is people get over the ball and they've got so much going on in their head. So this part hasn't really worked, and even reading the putt hasn't really worked. Get over the ball. Now they're going, oh, it's right lip, maybe I should go outside, maybe I should go left. Make sure I don't leave it short. Be up, be up, be up. Don't pull it left, don't pull it left like the last one. Okay, yeah, good solid low stroke. Keep it straight, yeah, accelerate, yeah. Okay, and then all of a sudden they hit this. Nobody's mind can handle that much going on. That's why the pressure and the yip and because you've got a lot of thoughts going through your head. If you want to be a good putter, and we'll talk about this in the long game because it's the same, you must narrow it down to one thought. It really doesn't matter what that thought is. And this is why over the years everybody will experience the day where they hold putts, where they had a swing thought that worked. They believed in it and they stuck to it. Sticking to one thought brings incredible comfort to the end of your routine. So the whole idea of a routine is it's to go through a set of motions that get you to a place that your mind has one thing to do. Whatever that is, you could choose it. But the key here is you can't choose it each day and you can't choose it on every putt. You've got to choose one thought forever. Literally forever, and you've got to do it when you're putting badly and you've got to do it when you're putting well. You can't change your mind because something's different one day. You've got to use one thought and believe in it. So for me, it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to line it up, rhythm, and I just want, for me, it's all about just following the initial part of the putt. That's what I do in every putt. It makes no difference what you do, as long as it's the same every time. I would recommend for most amateurs, and I have a few amateurs who have actually taken my advice and it's actually cleared up their putting from a state of yips to being good putters, real good putters. I would recommend that when you line up, I try and give you this on a 90-degree angle. When you put your putter behind, you put it, as we all do, maybe a centimetre behind, half centimetre behind, and watch a blade of grass between the ball and the putter. And just stay watching it. That's physically easy to do. I don't think there's anybody physically cannot watch a blade of grass while they hit the putt. You can do that on every putt. The more you do it, the more comfort you have doing it. The less anxious you will be about the result. Now, if you do it and you miss the putt, you have to be happy you did it. You can't be worried about you can't use the result to determine whether you did it right or wrong. Whether you did it right or wrong is here. The result is a bonus, complete bonus. Focus on the blade of grass and do it every time. Long putts, short putts, good days, bad days, fast putts, slow putts, every putt. It will bring peace to you and comfort, and that's what's handling pressure. Handling pressure is the ability to go back to what's comfortable to your mind. That when your mind goes to a place of that it's been many times before, has trusted many times before, it's just it becomes instinctive. That's how you handle pressure. Not by chopping and changing your thoughts, not by introducing new things, not by, you know, trying to find something different. And I explain it like this. If we decided that you hold, say if we decided from 5 feet that you were able to hold 8 out of 10 putts, okay? That's your standard, your 80% standard of holding putts, okay? You hold 8 out of 10. If you have a 5-footer to win a tournament, which putt do you hit? Do you try and hit the 8 out, do you try and hit one of the 80%? Or do you try and hit one of the 10? Well, we've established that holding 8 out of 10 is your mark, is as good as you get. If you try and do something different and try and be careful and hit one of the 8 putts that goes in, well, if you could do that, then we'd have done that before. Clearly that's not going to work, yet everybody tries to hit the careful putt. You just have to hit the same putt. We know the best you can do is 8 out of 10. You've just got to hit one of those 10 putts and accept that at some stage, only 20% of the time, the wrong one's going to come out. In general, 8 times the right one's going to come out. But the minute you start trying to be careful and hit one of those 8, you're going to hold less than 8 out of 10. You're going to drop your average down to 5 out of 10. If you're an 8 out of 10, 80% guy, you've got to try and hold. You don't try and get one of the 80%, you just try and get one of the 10. Okay? That's handling pressure. I know it's tough, but that's the way it is. You can believe you're lucky. That's no problem, and believe that one of the 8 will come out. You can believe that you're good, and you can even convince yourself that you're better under pressure and that your average will go up. But you can't try and force the issue. You've just got to try and hit a good putt as you were when you established that you hold 80% of your putts, okay? And you definitely, there's no doubt you can give yourself a little bit of a boost and say, under pressure, I hold more putts because I'm focused more, I'm into it more. You can lie to yourself, but don't be careful, okay? That's the main thing. Do what you do on every putt up to that day. Find your comfort zone go through your routine, and the last part of that routine is to bring you back to somewhere that your mind feels very comfortable and used to. Familiarity is what you're looking for in your putting, nothing more than that.